Hello, I'm Xavier MICHEL. I'm an artist who does performances and who build objects, and I play with them in the space. So here I'm in Homesession, in residency for 2 months, with the main goal to present and to create a performance for this space. So I came with some objects I've made already, and I'm trying to make new ones in a relationship with the space. When people ask me what I'm doing here, I often answer that I don't know, because I have no idea of what I'm doing here. I'm building stuff, I'm playing with this, and I'm watching how does it respond in the space. So it's like throwing rocks in the water and just seeing the waves and trying to understand what type of wave I want to mix together. I am building stuff that most of the time are useless, but when I play with them, perhaps I can discover, or I can find out a system. So I'm filming myself sometimes with no object, just to understand the space and understand how can I use its shape or its ceiling or its floor. Here it's a bit small. It's a good box where my body fits perfectly, so I can. There is a lot of stuff to try and to play with, and then I try to put the objects that I'm working on into the space, and I try to understand the relationship between body, space, and objects. I try to surprise myself with the objects, to use them and to play with them in a way I don't expect. So I make them, and I try to not think about how I will play with them. I think the performances are kind of always related to a show that is not working normally. If there is a magician trick, it's not working as it should be. If there is a body dancing, it is not dancing as we expect it to do. And if there is someone who is playing music, or if it's not the way it should be. So this is what I'm trying to build here. It's to surprise not only the other, but surprise myself in the way I can use objects in a space, and surprise myself in a way I can use my body and use the space itself. I think this is a space where you can play and do silly stuff. There is no one to judge me. I can just do as silly as possible and go beyond the limit of silliness. Perhaps it's very important.